Well, there was a film that came out earlier this month. It is The Old Way. And originally, I was going to skip this one, but I said, hey, it's a Nicolas Cage movie. It's got to be kind of bad, right? And yeah, I was right. The Old Way is probably considered one of the worst films to start this brand new year. And I must admit, it's a film that I found really boring. And yeah, I was right. This film is beyond redemption, and quite frankly, it's a movie I puzzle to why Nicolas Cage chose this. But then again, Nicolas Cage has been in horrible films such as Willy's Wonderland, and of course, Prisoners of the Ghostland, so I'm not surprised by him starring in this dumpster fire. So the story of this one is that a retired gunman, he's on a mission to find the outlaws who killed his wife, and well, basically, that's the film. Like, no joke, this movie tries too much to be like True Grit, but unlike True Grit, this film stumbles upon the way in terms of the acting, the story, the cliches, the dialogue. It all makes a film that's pretty much downright dull, and overall, it just doesn't have any lasting appeal either. Nonetheless, when it comes down to it, this whole film is flat, and it skewers into mediocrity. You know, to be honest, I really wanted to turn this movie off 10 minutes into a film. That's how boring it really is. Like, literally, the acting is much to be desired. And Nicolas Cage, he's been in some awful films in the past. But right here, it feels like he doesn't want to be there. His character is dull. He doesn't really have any personality. And to make matters worse, his relationship with his daughter don't help things whatsoever. And speaking of the daughter, Ryan Kira Armstrong, her acting was abysmal. Now, usually I'm pretty hard on child actors, and the reason being is that over the years, I always say that child actors, they should be as good as they can be. When they're bad, they're bad. And well, she's not interested. And neither, is the character that she's playing. One thing I will say, the generic bad guys in this movie, nothing special about them. I was bored. There was no good backstory like on any of them. And then the majority of this film just spent seeing the father and his daughter traveling to get their vengeance. I'm like, this movie's trying too hard. It's a January film, because this is one of those type of films you probably don't want to watch because it's that awful. But to me, I had some kind of headway in saying, maybe this film's not as bad as everyone's been saying, but to me, it's a horrible film. I didn't like this one. I think everything about this movie was generic. And it just has its typical Western tropes. And not just that, though, but these tropes were done better in a lot better Western movies, I must say the least. And quite frankly, this film, it does a whole lot that just, don't make any sense. And the dialogue, my goodness, was just downright terrible. This is a movie I'll probably never watch again. And it's certainly a film that I really don't care that much about. I'm giving this film a 4 out of 10. This one is super basic, nothing special about it. And for a 2023 film, the story did not impress me whatsoever. It was just downright underwhelming, in my opinion. And to be honest, this movie is clearly not worth anybody's time, not with the terrible written script, and the mere fact that Nicolas Cage once again signed up to do this movie, but then again, with this probably being a low-budget film, and the mere fact that the story itself was incompetent, then makes for a horrific film that has really nothing good going on. And that's my review of the film, The Old Way. Alright, leave your comments down below in the section, and let me know what you think about this movie if you have seen it. Okay, this is Slim Guy 172 saying, peace out.